Florida Gators junior third baseman Jonathan India was selected number 5 overall by the Cincinnati Reds in the 2018 Major League Baseball Draft. India joined junior right-handed pitchers Brady Singer and Jackson Kowar, both taken by the Kansas City Royals also in the first round. 3 Gator signees were also taken in the first round and a 4th in the second round on day 1. India was the second highest drafted Gator player ever after Mike Zunino was drafted No. 3 to the Mariner. Singer, the National Player of the Year in college baseball according to Baseball America, was projected by many to be a top 7 to 8 pick but was selected at No. 18 overall by the Royals. Likewise, Kowar was projected around number 20 overall, and was picked up by the Royals at the number 33 pick. Florida was also represented well in the draft with their 2018 signing class. Outfielder Connor Scott, catcher Anthony Seigler, and right-handed pitcher Mason Denneberg were also selected in round 1. Right-handed pitcher Lyon Richardson was selected early in the second round as well. The likelihood of losing the entire group to the major leagues is very high. Here is a look at the group and what transpired. Round 1 infielder Jonathan India, Jr. There are people that think he can play shortstop, but he's a shortstop playing third base. He's incredibly strong and incredible core. What he's done really well is take the ball to the opposite field. Will be a very good third baseman in the major leagues. Jonathan India has had an unreal season at the plate in 2018 and has been the starter at third base for all 3 of his years on campus. He was a consensus freshman All-American and coach's first-team All-SEC recipient in 2016. India currently leads the team with a .364 batting average and tied for the lead with 18 home runs so far this season. India has improved his batting average nearly 100 points from a year ago, .274. With solid play as a sophomore, India really stepped up his game as a junior in 2018 and earned first-team All-SEC honors. India led the SEC in slugging percentage, .723, and on-base percentage, .602, as well. RHP Brady Singer, Jr. This kid is strong. He has 2 big pitches already. The fastball is a power fastball, the curveball is there. There is very little you will have to work with him. Recently named the National Player of the Year in all of college baseball by Baseball America, Brady Singer has been a starter on the mound for the last 2 years. After appearing 23 times as a freshman, Singer earned the Saturday starting job on the mound for Florida in 2017. As a true sophomore, he led the team in innings pitched, 126.0, and 20 appearances, 19 starts, and finished with a 9-5 record. He earned second-team All-SEC honors as a sophomore, and in the 2017 College World Series he threw 14.0 innings with 21 strikeouts and picked up 2 wins on the way to making the 2017 All-CWS team. He struck out 12 batters in his final win over LSU in the CWS. Singer was named Baseball America's National Player of the Year last week. He's 11-1 with a 2.27 ERA. In 95 innings, he has thrown 98 strikeouts and just 19 walks. RHP Jackson Kowar, Jr. He still needs to put on 20 to 30 pounds and he'll do that. I agree with Kevin O'Sullivan that this is a guy that is going to throw close to 100 miles per hour when he's 23 to 24 years old. He's got a great changeup. He's got a great delivery. This is a really good pick. The way his fastball moves, they could bring him up to the big leagues and let him throw 2 to 3 innings and then eventually become a starter. As a freshman, Jackson Kowar appeared in 12 games with a 3-0 record and a 3.37 ERA. He struck out 44 and walked 10 in 34.2 innings of work. Kowar established himself as a midweek starter as a freshman but suffered a setback on a road trip at Tennessee when a non-baseball related issue arose and he would miss a few weeks. As a sophomore he moved into the final spot on the weekend starting rotation and tied a school record for the best single-season record, going 12-1 on the year. His 12 wins led the SEC and was second in the country in 2017. Kowar currently has a 3.21 ERA and a 9-4 record. In 92.2 innings, he has thrown 91 strikeouts and 37 walks. High school signees outfielder Connor Scott, Tampa Plant HS. He's a big kid. I love the athletic ability. He's a 70 runner. He's polished. At 6'4" and 180 pounds, Connor Scott is a left-handed hitting outfielder that signed with Florida in the 2018 class. Scouts like that he can drive the ball from pole to pole and that he has intriguing power potential with the ability to put on muscle on his long frame. He's also a two-way player as a pitcher that throws in the low 90s, but most project him to be a better fielder, batter. Catcher Anthony Seigler, Cartersville, Georgia HS. He is projected as a catcher, but switch hits and switch pitches, able to throw from both sides of the mound. He can pitch in the mid-80s from the left side and the low 90s from the right side. On the mound he had a 1.09 ERA in 35.2 innings on the mound for Cartersville in 2018 and he hit .421 with 26 of his 45 hits going for extra bases. He had 13 home runs for a team that finished runner-up in the state playoffs. With everything he does well, catcher appears to be his home and what he wants to play. RHP Mason Denneberg, Merritt Island, Florida HS. He might be the most athletic pitcher in this class. He can do a standing backflips. On the mound this spring he was up to 96-97 early, and he had an outstanding curve. At 6'3", Denneberg has the size to be a difference maker on the mound. His 95 mph fastball jumps out of his hands according to scouts and he throws a breaking ball that has good tilt. He catches when not pitching and shows some right-handed power at the plate. Round 2 RHP Lion Richardson, Jensen Beach, Florida HS.